Hello everybody, welcome back to Timberborn release version 1.0, where we're working on problems like this. Hands up if you think this minuscule wall is going to stop those bad water drains. No. And we're working on problems like this. Yep, at any point these things could explode and flood our entire base with bad water. There's so much to do, let's dive in. So I think the first thing we're going to do is just cancel this stuff here because there's absolutely no point in building all of that. It's a complete waste of time. There we go. Thank you very much. We can't do that. We need to put a nappy thing around here, but we don't have unlocked as yet. Where am I looking? All the platforms and things like that. We're just sort of getting ahead of ourselves. We have the science, but we need so many more planks and all sorts of stuff. Let me see if I can just put something together with our levees that might just block that in for us. Now, if you don't know, if you just pop something underneath like so and pop a levee on the top, you can't because that thing sticks out. So we need to work on having that set a little bit further back. So how about maybe something like this? Okay, thank you for getting rid of those trees for us. I think the best thing we're going to be able to do here is something like that, because without any platforms, impermeable floors and that sort of thing, actually, we don't need those ones there, do we? Let's just get rid of both of these, because I could actually make those platforms instead, which will be a little bit cheaper. So if we go like that, and in fact, these ones could be platforms. No, we need them to be able to block the stuff coming through. So like that, and then a couple here. I mean, that would block it off. That's a heck of a lot of logs. 12 logs for each. We've got 63 logs at the moment. And then we need to do another one here which is a little bit higher. That's the best I can do without impermeable whatsits and platforms and things. We could unlock some platforms, but we don't have the metal making stuff in place yet, and we just don't have enough beavers to do all the jobs for us for the power and everything. So I think we're going to have to go with that. Get the trees in, get the food in, keep the water going, and I think that'll be the solution. And the other thing we need to do is surround this water seep as well, like we have with this one, because during a bad tide, that will turn into bad water, and we need to protect our water, because I would like to move into this area here. You're complaining you've got nothing to do. That's fine. I'm going to pause you, which means you'll end up being a builder. Can you just go away? Thank you very much, and get some stuff done over here. And I think the way we've got our workforce set out at the moment, we're bringing the wood in, we're pumping the water, we've got our farmers going, we should be okay. So I think I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes when these things get built, and I'll just design the other one to go over that as well. Okay, there's the other one there. I've slightly adjusted this one. So anywhere that I can have platforms, I've got platforms, and anywhere that I really need the levees, I've got levees. This is a lot of stuff, and we're going to need a way for them to get up there to do that as well. So I'll be back once they start working their way on this. Okay, we've got a drought approaching. I think we're going to be okay. We've got some water storage in here. We've got a pump or two. So I'm quite happy to have a drought. I really just want to concentrate on getting this thing done. So we've got some paths and things set up so they can get up here. I think I'm going to increase their working hours by a couple of hours as well, just so we can get this thing done and this one done, because this would be the worst. If that fills up here, I mean, I could temporarily put something in here, but I'm just betting all the horses and the beavers' lives on these. Oh, we've just got an unstable core alert. Where is that one? Ah, yes. This is one of the ones that are way over here on the map, which I just don't think we're going to be able to get to those. But that is going to divert this bad water course. And there is, oh man, an 800 science. Oh, they're both going to go. Can I get across there to that? Is it even worth the hassle? Is it even worth the hassle? I'm just thinking, because, I mean, we've got paths here. How many stairs is that going to need? We could get through there. 1 stair, 2 stair, 3, 4, 5. I just don't think we're going to get over there. I'm going to have to just say that 800 science there is going to be lost, unfortunately. We'll be back in 2.6 days to see the bad effect that has. And I think this one is almost complete. We've got that last block there to finish off. And as soon as that's done, this is, as far as I'm aware, completely sealed. Oh my goodness me. I think something's about to blow. Oh, they've just gone. And let's just speed this up a bit and see what happens, because there is a water seep in here, but I'm pretty sure it's going to get overwhelmed by this bad water seep, unless it sort of evens out. So not too horrendous. We could, if we ever get over here, build a wall across there and reclaim this, but at the minute, that is... Oh, and the two together are going to overflow, go under the bridge. Oh, man, is that then going to overflow over here? Oh, it's got the knock-on effect of overflowing. Where's that going? No. And that's going to meet up with that. And that goes off the map. Okay, so that's not overflowing here. But this is right at the top. So if this at some point, which we've already had explode, I don't think there's any other that lead into there, which, oh dear. We're losing parts of the map, folks. Hopefully, we can start claiming it back at some point. Okay, right, to make sure that we can get a lot of these things stored away, we're going to pop one of these down, get these berries stored in there. Hopefully that will be worked on soon. We're getting more and more beavers now for getting jobs done, and these sort of things only take logs anyway, so hopefully we can get that finished. Also, we are turning a lot of the cassavas into fermented cassavas, or they're eating those. So at the minute, we're fine for storage of that, and then we'll get the kohlrabi's store. I'd actually probably prefer to store the fermented cassavas in there and try and get a backlog of those. So if we get that one done as well, and I'll just put that on medium, that would be good, and keep on top of that. We do have both of our breeding pods going, so we're doing okay. Soon we'll need a third. Oh good, a drought. Yeah, we've got no problems with droughts. That's fine. Let's just check how we're going over here. Yeah, we're almost getting there. So I'll tell you what, while they're doing that, I'm going to build around this water seep what we've got around that water seep. And then the next thing is we're going to start getting into the automation, which we started looking at last time and then realized there's a whole extra thing. If we look at resource counter, which is the one I want, we now need these nuts, which I had no idea about, and they're made by a metalsmith, which need a lot of planks and other stuff as well. So, yep, we'll do that. Let me just get this thing built. Okay, around this thing, we have these thorns, which we need to demolish. Now, they are going to get a high chance of injury when we start doing that. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to wait until they finish what they're doing up the top here. Make sure this is all safe. And then we are going to have to start removing thorns, which means we could do with some hospital beds in here, which aren't unlocked yet. That's 80 science. I'm going to just sort of plan ahead, and we're going to get some of those in here. I mean, they're one plank, 5 logs. I'm going to put 4 in. We'll get those done there, and that will get us ready for this very, very dangerous job. And yet, for those that are very eagle-eyed, I had accidentally turned this back on again because I forgot we've got our geothermal engine going here, so we have no need for this at all. We've just got this here so the power goes through. I will be rearranging this, probably popping in here our metalsmith, which we might as well unlock, and then just see how big that is. I mean, that's not too large, is it? So, yeah. We'll come back to that and rearrange it in a sec. This one's a 6-day drought. I think I'm going to just unpause another one of my water pumpers there. We've got to be careful. I just want to get these tanks filled, but we don't want to lose any of our crop. At some point, we are going to start finding that this goes on too long and this starts evaporating. I would like to find some better water sources. That's one thing I haven't really thought about on this map. We've just got these 2 water seeps. Is there not any like aquifers or anything like that, which was another addition to the game? I haven't seen any of those around anywhere yet. What you can do is a bit of a trick. If you scroll all the way down, then you get to see these items like that. So that's a geothermal field. Yep. These are the water seeps. Oh man, is there no aquifers anywhere? I don't think there is. I can't find any anywhere, and we're just going to reclaim all of these planks and things because this has been completed as well. If we just sort of do it like that, we should get the lot. There we go. Excellent. So let's just double check. So if we scroll down, so we can see in the top there, and it is all surrounded by levees. No, it isn't. It's got platforms under it. Have I got levees on the bottom? I have got levees on the bottom, so we should be okay. Yep, there we go, all surrounded by levees, so that's no problem, and the same on here. Whoa, so those 2 things are eliminated as a source of problem. So now my ongoing problem, oh, they're starting to do this, is Oh yeah, I need to click on it like this. Our ongoing problem is going to be, let's demolish that. Let's a water source. That is going to be, yeah. So I'm thinking now, what the heck are we going to do? So I'll just do that. They can get around there. I'm hoping they can do that from the angle and it won't cause too many problems. We shall see. So what are we going to do? We've got water seeps. So we need to be saving more water, don't we, than we are at the moment. And that to me seems like it's going to be a bit of an issue. I'm not quite sure what to do because I can't build up a big tank around this like I'm sure you've seen other YouTubers do, because this will not go any higher than just below 1. I think it's like 0.8 or 0.6 or something like that. But while I'm thinking about that, let's just do a bit of jiggery pokery over here to change things around. So we've got the metalsmith, which we're going to add in. So that lines up nicely, doesn't it? And these have all got the same settings as before. If you enjoy Timberborn, I forgot to mention on my Patreon, if you're able to support me there, that's entirely up to you, of course. I do have many long-running Patreon series, so you can go and check that out if you wish. I'll have that all the way down, actually. We're going to start automating these when we get there. At the minute, it's all manual, so I mustn't forget to turn those things off when we get there. We're on cycle 5. We made it through the drought, so that's good. We've got 1 bed left. So I think from what I've been told, that 2 of these will be okay up to about 20, which we're almost at. So I'm happy with that at the moment. I'm going to give you another job to do. There's no other jobs to do. Come back, do the job. When this is built, you can go over here instead. Oh, excellent. Okay, we are getting so close to getting some cool things done. How are we doing over here? Yes, you're getting injured, I know. Let's get that done. Let's get that done. And then these were set to high priority. Are you not able to get in there? Well, you are. You're walking all over the thorns to get there. I'm so sorry. Unless you can do it through the angle. Maybe that's what you're doing. And I think they're picking up these items now, which is good. Excellent. And there we go. We've got our scrap metal going again. Chet Manley. Oh, what a great name that is. Chet Manley is going to be working on getting our scrap for us. And that is all we need to get this finished. I think, yeah, we've got all the planks. Then we can keep our food going. And I think while we're waiting for this thing to build over here, we're going to be concentrating on our storage. So I'm just going to get some of these items removed down here. I know. We're getting rid of much needed berries, but we've got more space and more berries to grow. They will sort of spread, so with these gaps in between we'll be fine. It's okay. They might even spread a little bit further down there, because then I want to get some more of these plots down here. So the next storage is going to be a large industrial pile for more wood to be stored, and then we'll get that one connected up. Oh, there we go. Probably didn't need to get rid of these then, but then we're going to have more food stored next to it as well. So that's what this little area is going to be for. We're up to 9. Oh, injury and wet fur is holding us back. Okay, well, I mean, how are these? Yeah, so yeah, if anybody's coming over here, they're going to get the wet fur bonus. If anybody isn't, then they're not. That's the way that works. Aha, our locksmith, not locksmith, metalsmith is in. Longbeard is going to be working on that for us. He's going to hold 13 metal parts. I mean, thinking about our water, if at some point we got TNT, now I don't know how this would work. We know that the water seeps will never go higher, as you can see there, whatever height that is. If we TNT'd under here and let the water run down, and we've got this little plateau here and a thing here that could fill with water, we could get all of this nicely fertilized and ready to grow stuff on. Would that overflow? Would that keep running then down there? It would fill up to this, fill up to this, fill up to this, and fill up until it got to that height. So there'd have to be some way of stopping it. But then we've got the depth gauge sensors and automation. So actually that is where the more automation stuff's going to come in as well. Oh, we've got the screws. Let's just pause that. We can let you go and do some other jobs. Yeah, so maybe that is what we'll be doing. What have we got over here? We've got 3 builders. I just want to get that unpaused. And we'll get Longbeard over there instead. And I think... Oh, there we go. The last little thing's done. So we'll get that in. And then we've got that protected. So I think, as far as I can see at the minute, we're protected from any naughty bad tides that might sneak up on us. And then we've got the same here as well. I mean, if we block that in... and then we TNT a bit through here, it could run down into here, fill that up, and this could all be fertilized, and then we automate. That's what it is. That's the secret, is automating stuff like that. Cool. Okay, excellent. I'm really pleased that my brain has thought about that. Let's get this in next, if you don't mind. Oh, look. One thing has grown and spread down here. Let's get rid of that. We'll get enough storage in that we can hold all the things that we're making with space to spare. And then we can really start pushing stuff, because the next thing I want to do, is this working, Jenna? Is get more water storage. That's the next thing that worries me. Now, medium tanks are okay. If we could jump straight to large tank, that's 1200, 330. I don't think we're going to be able to do that just yet. We haven't quite got the infrastructure and the metal. We could do this here. Oh, it's right on the edge of where we're getting our water from. If we went there, I don't think that's too far to walk, is it? We could just pop that in, have that holding water and get that done. And then we want to start adding more builders and workers as we get more. I mean, we've got no jobs left. We've got 2 more beavers that are going to grow up on 1 bed. Yep, did I not put logs in there? There we go. So I've got extra log workers. I'm going to unpause you as well. I think they're both on a high priority. Yeah, and then we'll get rid of these 2. And more expansion is coming. Excellent. Well, let's have a look at some of these automations that we can now do. This is the thing I'm really excited about. So this is a very good example of how this can help. At the minute, our water is filled, but there's still some beavers sat in there. So Michael and actually an otter. What? Since when? Okay, I'll let it ride. I'm going to have a close look at actually an otter. I don't know. I'm not sure whether he's lying or not. We'll find out anyway. But they're sat there doing nothing. And this is where our automation can help out. So if we grab a couple of these resource counters, now we're going to decide where we're going to store these things. I tend to sort of put them in an area where we're not going to build. There we go. We're going to pop them over in this area. So it's the water that we're going to want to check out. We're also going to want to look at our logs. So we're going to have one for logs. Am I facing these things the wrong way around? I mean, they do need to be connected to a path, but they don't actually need access once they've been built. We've also then got the food, that we've got the berries and the 2 different types of food there. So berries and the other 2 different types of food. Planks, we could do that one as well. We could even do these 2 once their storage is filled up. So yeah. So of course for each of these we're going to need a metal part, or it looks like a screw. So I've turned on my metal part production so we can get those going, and I'm just going to run a path along the back here so they don't complain. Right, as soon as those are done we'll come back and show you how to set them up. Oh, we've got another unstable core that's going to go in 3 days. Oh my goodness me, where's this one? Is this anywhere near us? This is a long way away, but okay, we're going to have some problems here again. So this is going to go. This is all going to overflow because that's super high. So that means that is constantly going to run into here. This is all going to overflow into this. That is lower than this. So it's going to keep running. Down into here. What? No. Oh no. I had no idea that this was going to happen. Right. Even if we block this off, my understanding is because that's higher, it's going to overflow and this will fill up. We've got bad water drains up there as well. Ants. So this is going to take all of that out. I mean, technically, all we need to do is sort of build something across here to block that. We know that's going to blow out. Actually, it's going to go one further because it goes out 2 each side. So anything I build here is going to get destroyed. Oh, my life. So we'd have to go here instead. Oh, good grief. I mean, the other alternative is to build this around here and get up there. It's going to cause sickness, but I think that's more likely to happen than trying to build like a whole big thing up here. I mean, it would be stairs up there, stairs down there, and then breaking out this and blocking it all off. It might not happen in 3 days, but it might happen soon enough that actually, if we go down to the level that is, let's just scroll down. So that is the level it's going to go to. Or we get up here and build a whole load of levees in there and just lose all of that land. I think this is the best way to go, because then we can come back over here and block this off, and then we've got access to this as well. Do we think we can get this done in 3 days? I'm going to set all of this as super duper high priority, the lot, and oh man alive, see what we can do. I mean, we could just we haven't even got our 4 builders in there, so what? Oh, good grief. If we pause that, we need the planks. That should give us the 4 builders that we're going to get. Could we unlock a builder's hut as well, which is 100? That just needs planks and logs. That would give us more builders. I think we're going to go with the 4 that we've got and just see what happens. Oh man, this is, oh dear. Here we go. We're up the first level, 1 day to go. Come on, build like the wind. We're up the next level, 0.7 days to go. Man alive. Once we get up here, all the builders can go. At the minute, it's just like one thing at a time to build. Oh dear. Oh man. Do you know what? I think I'm going to put the builder's hut in. I just think we need it. We're going to struggle. So I'm going to pop that there, and that is going to be the highest priority. And because we've got beavers here with no work to do, and we'll pop that up. We'll just leave it as medium at the minute. If they can get that done, and that probably means I need to just lower the priority on these 1 down, maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to do it. Right, the builder's hut is nearly in. We can see over here. This is about to explode, and we're going to... There we go. That's filled up as well. Excellent. Strub, Isabel, Jenna, Michael D, get the job done for us because we need it. We are going to need it. Here it goes. Oh my goodness me. Oh, there it goes. Here. Oh, our trouble's starting. Our trouble is starting. Let's just get all of these on super duper priority again and watch what's going to happen. Oh, this could be the end of our colony. This could be it. We could be done. Because I had not planned ahead for things that I didn't know were going to happen. Oh, man. Here it comes. Oh, man. This is like filling up super quick. Oh, we've got a beaver who's homeless. I don't know how that's happened because we've got all the homes here. Oh, yeah, because they keep populating even without houses. Oh, we just need to get this done. They're nearly there. They are so close. And a drought approaching. Yay, everything's happening. All right, you keep building that. This is it. The hole is filling up. We've got some time. Are we there yet? No. We're just... Oh. I just don't know. Drought started. Okay. Oh, so that means this is going to stop. We've been saved by the drought. Oh my goodness. We've been saved by the drought. Oh, good grief. So maybe we could have done something a bit different here. Just block that off. But now we're here, I'm going to just do this whole thing. We're just going to do that. We're going to have so many injured beavers. Oh, good grief. I think that has just absolutely saved us. Okay, we have our defenses here. This little wall is done. I'm going to leave that there in case we need it later. And they're still working on this, which is good. All right, so we've got maybe 6 days then to get that done, which I'm hoping they're all doing at a high priority, please. And relax. So with these things over here, back to the automation, I'm going to name these while our beavers are working on that stuff. So I'm just going to rename some of these. So resource counter water. This is how I'm going to do it. And then as we go along, we're going to take each of our resources. So we've got logs and name those as such. That's going to help us when we set them up a bit later. So I'll just do that. And the drought ended and everyone's going to get sick again as they're running through all of this, doing the job for me. So while they're doing that, let's get back to this. So we've got this first one set here on the water. So what we can do is we can say to these pumps over here is I want to automate you, and it's going to be the resource water. And we want to make sure that that is set up how we want it. So we go back over here and we say, so a percentage of water, if it's below the threshold, and there we go, we just turn that one the other way around. So there we go. And we've set the threshold at 90. So every time it drops below 90% of our storage, which is at the moment, it's very, very low, it will then turn on, which turns that on, and then we'll get somebody pumping in there. So we can then copy those settings and paste them onto there, and that will do the same. So that will keep going. And we know we've got a lot of storage left because we've just built this. That's why it's so high. I tend to like working by percentage because it means I can up my storage later without it becoming a problem. So we're going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and set probably all of these at 90% for the different items, and then we'll automate the buildings. And of course, while you're setting it, obviously we've changed the name, but you need to change this down here to the actual item that you're working with. There we go. And then we'll change that, and then we'll set that to 90%. So this is very basic things that we can do at the moment. We'll get to more complicated automations as we progress. They're doing it, and we've got another unstable core in 9 days, which is going to explode and destroy, oh good grief, 3,000 science. Oh, that's just so far away. Oh man, it's like, if you know this stuff's going to happen, you could set things up where you just have paths and things all across the map. You'd have all the science in the world, but all that's going to do is destroy that science and nothing else. And then we've got one over here, which at some point is going to let this out, which the height that is in, it's all going to come down here, fill all of this up, and then it's probably, is it going to overflow that? Oh my goodness me. I bet it is. Oh, what is the height of this? Let's just scroll down. So that's going to go to that height. So then we come along to here. Yep. Oh, wow. So we need to block more things off. Actually, it would overflow. If we block this off, it would go back through there again. Oh, there's so many things we need to think of. So many things. I just want to get this done. Please finish it off. And we have unwell beavers, which unfortunately, they're contaminated. They'll get sick in a few days, and there's not much we can do about that because we've not unlocked the decontamination pods, which takes metal, and it takes extracts as well. We're just nowhere near doing that sort of stuff. So we're probably going to lose a couple of beavers, but it's a price I'm willing to pay. Right, so our plank one is done. So if we add that one in there, there we go. So that is now paused by automation because we have more than 90%. It looks like we've got almost 100% of our storage sorted. Now, what is another good option just to keep an eye on in here? Threshold plank. Oh, it's only on the quantity it makes a difference. Okay, well, if you change it to quantity, you can include the inputs and the outputs. So that means what is actually in the buildings themselves. We're just going on the whole percentage, which takes in consideration everything. So that's fine. Our metal one is done too. So we could actually automate that with our scrap metal. And that is probably coming up to 90%. So that's good. So that will turn off when it hits that. And we'll just keep adding these as they come. And what that does, it frees up beavers then to do other jobs. So if we've got plenty of building huts and spaces and things like that, they will fill them up. I'm thinking as well, now that we've got that available and we're going to be starting to stop and start with our beavers, is to unlock... Oh, we've got the hauling post already. Yeah, let's add in a hauling post opposite our builder's hut. Get that done. And then, yeah, we pop those down super low as well. Pop that on the lowest, I think. So we'll get builders fill up first, then haulers, and that's really going to start helping. Excellent. Are you sick? I think you're sick. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I am. Really just hurry up and get this done, please. It'll be better for everybody. Please don't get... Oh, dear. Oh, man. I'm so sorry. I just don't walk through it. Yeah, go around it. That's the best thing. Yikes. Okay, I'm going to destroy these so we can at least get some resources back and maybe feel better about that. I don't know. Oh. There's a flaming tunnel under there. Oh, where is all that going? No. All of that panic. All of that panic. And there's a tunnel under there. Oh, man alive. All of the sick beavers, and there's a tunnel where all the stuff has gone. I mean, I'm going to block it off anyway. Just because we've come so far. Oh, man. So I just, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fine. Fine. I am wondering if we could get this, 7 days. Could we build our way over there? Let's put some stuff in and see what happens. All right, it's all marked off. It's all higher priority. This they should stop doing very soon. I'm just not bothered about that anymore. Get over to here and get these done. Keep as many builders as we can going in here, which would be great. Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. No, please come back. We need you. We need you all. Oh, it's probably because people are getting sick. That's probably what's happening. We've got all the planks. We've got all the logs. Yeah, I'm going to just pause one of these as well and just get it done, and we'll see. We've got 6 days, or they've done one already. Oh, could we get all of that science? I mean, 5 days left, and we're almost there. We've only got up here to go. I mean, they could be risking their lives once they get there, but let's see. 2.8 days, I don't know. I don't think we're going to get there because it's almost taken them a day to get something like this done. By the time they've run all the way over here, drop the stuff off, and then someone comes and builds it. And we've got all of our builders' huts, so we've got to do these ones, and then we've got to do all of that. I just don't think it's going to happen. I'm just thinking whether just going up and down with stairs would be quicker. Yeah, that's definitely quicker. If they could just get that done. Let's mark it all on high priority. Yeah. Okay, let's see. 1.3 days to do all of that. I just can't see it happening. I just can't see it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We've got everything else shut down. Everybody's building. I've set them for a 24-hour workday. We are going all in on the science. We have less than a day left. Can it be done? Yep. The longer I stare at this, it can't be done. 0.5 of a day left. We've put all that effort in for 3,000 science, and we're not going to do it. It's just frustrating because it's like one of those things. If you've played this map before, I mean, you learn from my mistake. You know the order of things that are going to happen because you've been watching. I mean, I've like lowered our food production. I've lowered everything. Everyone's working like mad. Yeah, look, just go back to your normal working hours because this is just going to explode now and we're going to lose that. So we might as well just cancel all of this. Forget it. It's all going. Yeah, don't come running up here. It's a complete waste of time. Thank you very much. Here it goes. Goodbye. And it's gone. So this is where we're at. We're okay with the water. We can get some beavers working on that for us. The food is really, really low, although we do have a lot of food there to get in. So we've got the farmhouses manned now. We've got our fermenter working. Please, no available workers in the district. I'm just going to drop you down by 1. And there we go. Alan Bailey will start doing that for us. So we need to get things back on an even keel. We're going to lose, I think, 9 beavers that are contaminated. I don't think they can recover. So with all of that being said, our automations are really going to help us. If I set that to log, so I've got that set at 70% instead of 90%. It's going to start turning these off. That one I'm just going to manually pause for now because there's no way of saying if there's a certain amount of grown trees or anything like that. So I can manage that one. But everything else, this should all be automated. That's just going to free up beavers for other things. These I'm manually doing for now. These I was going to automate, although I paused them. I think, yeah, because the gears, yeah, let me do that one. So the planks is going to pause anyway. The gears, yeah, what I don't want is beavers working on things unnecessarily. So I'm going to lower the threshold. Oh, these haven't even been finished yet. Okay, well, that ain't going to help, is it? We can get those things done. they need gears as well. Have they all got the gears they need? They've got the planks. It's just the metal parts. Ah, okay. Well, let's unpause the metal parts. There we go. At least get that finished. And then we can get the rest of that going, which frees up more beavers. That was a drought, wasn't it, that's coming? Yeah, okay. So, from what we've learned then, we don't need to put a nappy on that because it's all going down this hole down here, and that is not the end of the world. The one I am concerned about is this one, when that one goes. So if we just work out the height on that, if we scroll down, so that is the height it would go to, the top of that. So if I do that, so it's going to fill up. If we block this off, it would fill up all the way to the top of that and all the way, oh man, all the way through here, all the way down there. But then it would hit this and go that way. So actually, I don't think that's the end of the world. So that would go through here, that would hit this and run away, and it would just run off the map. Yeah, that just runs off the map, runs off the map. So I'm not overly concerned about that one now, which is good. And then were there any others? Let's just go back to the top level. I think that might be the last explosive, you know, unless I'm missing one anywhere. Yeah, I think that's it for explosives. That's the only one. So another automation we can set up is just the lever over here. And we could automate that actually. There is a bad tide detecting. There's a flow sensor, depth sensor, contamination sensor. We haven't got to making the metal yet. So I'll tell you what, we're going to spend 50 science on unlocking that. We're going to have that there. Set that up. It's going to be pinned, which means it's going to appear up there. And I'm going to rename that Bad Water Lever. Lever. Bad Water Lever. Excellent. It's going to stay pinned. It's going to get built. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set that to work with closing off these when bad water comes. At the minute, it's going to be, I've got to remember to do it. But we can automate that a little bit further down the line. But for now, that's what we're going to do. Let's wait for that to be built. And there we go. It's finished. So what we can do is if we come around here, we can say we'll automate that with the bad water lever. When it's off, it's all the way down and open. When it's on, it's closed. That is basically it. We'll do the same with the other one over here. Bad water lever. And what's good about pinning it up here is we don't need to come over to hit that. We can just do that. There we go. And we can see it's going up and down. Let's just check the other one's working as well. Yes, excellent. So a little extra protection. Now, yeah, something I also want to look at, as we've been looking at all these bad water seeps and seeing the height of those, let's compare the height of these two. So Alt and click there will take us down, and then Alt and scroll wheel. So this one here is a little bit lower. That's the higher one. So if we connected these up, that would fill up to this height, I think. Oh, unless we had sort of a, you know, the dam things in between as well. So that's worth keeping in mind. If we drop that down, yeah, because this is super low. So this would fill up to that height. So actually, so that's only to here, which again, if we blocked that off, then we could dynamite through and fill up all of that. And then we could also come through here to fill up that. It would run down to fill up these. Okay, so we've got some options actually from this bad water seep to give us more water in various places. It might mean, I mean, we've got that one right there, so I'd hate to move that unnecessarily. We could just build all the way across here and block it off. And that might be something worth sort of planning out because we've got plenty. This is the one I want. We've got plenty of wood available to us. I'm just thinking, do I go like that or do I go straight across? Probably straight across is the easiest. So if we go like that, all the way along and get them to fill that in for us. Yeah, that could be helpful. Why are you running down there? Oh, okay, you're coming in to do it like that. Fair enough. What I might just do is pop some stairs there, do that, and then do that, and then you can go all the way along the top, and it might just be, well, that one you're not going to get to. It might just be a little bit easier. We shall see, but yeah, build that for us. So then we could fill in, let's go to that height there. So that's as high as it will go. We could then fill in all of that with water as well. And we just need to TNT or tunnel our way through is another option. Because, of course, we have terrain block, dirt excavator, tunnel. We need TNT for that. So it might be just that we TNT our way through. Well, we need to start working our way towards getting bad water, don't we? So we need to get bad water. We need to open this up. We need to, yeah, get some more beavers. I don't think these ones are going to die of contamination. They're just constantly contaminated. I think they will just naturally pass away at the age of whatever they naturally pass away at. So, yeah, that is what it is. And then we'll get more beavers to fill up our beds and we'll keep growing. So to me, yeah, we had some ups and downs, but that's really positive. We've got automation going. We're all back on track with the stuff. We've got plans for spreading out and growing more. I'm really, really pleased with that. And if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. And of course, oh, look, they all go. It's so sad. They're so slow. Any suggestions as well? Stick them in the comments below. I'm going to get some mangrove trees. We're definitely going to get some more food and stuff growing as well, and really get going now that we've overcome what I think are the main major gotchas that the map maker put in here, which I've really enjoyed. So thank you, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.